Hello and welcome back to my channel. For today's video I'm making these beautiful dangle earrings, and you can make these in a lot of different colors. Like I have like in pink, green, blue, yellow, anything you want with the same beads or even round beads. So let's see how to make them. The materials required to make these are some chain nose pliers, and next are some round nose pliers, cutting pliers, next are some ball pins. I am using double-ended ones that are used for L'Oreal's, but you can use even the single-ended ones. Then I have some semi-precious onyx tumble beads in a dark blue color. Craft wire in 0.4 mm. I'm using gold craft wire, but if you want to make silver earrings, you can use silver craft wire and silver pins accordingly. Next are some eye pins. Eye pins are basically a piece of wire with a loop on the end of it. I'm using gold color. Next are these semi-precious beads. I'm not sure if they're agates, quartz or what, but these are some semi-precious 2 to 3 mm beads. You can choose any color of your choice. For the first step here, I'm going to take our small beads and I'm going to take our ball pins. As my ball pins are double-ended, I'm going to cut them in half and basically make a L'Oreal with it. So it's basically a charm with beads. So you hang them on the bigger beads on the end or towards the end of any necklace or whatever you want. So we're going to make that. For that, we're going to add our bead to our ball pin. Then we're going to make a loop right on top of it. So we're going to take our round nose plier, loop it around and go over it 2 to 3 times. Just wrap a loop 2 to 3 times and cut off the excess wire. So repeat that process until you have all of your small beads done. You might require at least 20, 25 or 30 of them depending on how big you're making your earrings or how small. This process might take a lot of time and you might take some time to even learn it, because wrapping the wire might be hard for some people. But make sure that you cut the excess wire very close to our bead, and make sure it's not poking out. If you feel like the wire is still poking out after cutting it, please use a chain nose plier and just flatten it out or push it towards the inside so that it doesn't poke out or just be scratchy on the end. And then you repeat the same process. It might take some time, about 10-15 minutes depending on your speed, but these are very essential for our earrings because they make our earrings look super cute. Now I've finished making our L'Oreals, so now the next step is taking our tumble beads. Tumble beads come in a very irregular shape, so you might have to pick and choose similar beads for both the sides of the earring. So I'm just going to pick out a few different shapes of beads, and I'm going to lay them out into two piles, so basically make two earrings. So I require 4 beads for each side, so totally 8 beads. So I'm going to lay it out and I'll see what goes best. You can also use round beads for the entire earring, it's up to you, but I like using tumble beads because it gives a very nice unique look. So if you're using round beads, it'll be easier for you don't have to go through this process, but since I'm using tumble beads, I'll have to do that. So as you can see, I've already laid out the 3 beads on the bottom, and now I'm choosing the top bead, and we'll move on to our next process. Now after laying out our tumble beads, what I'm going to do is take our L'Oreals and then attach, not attach, but then lay them out in front of our tumble beads so that we can see how many beads we require and basically the design of a earring. So I'm taking, for the bottom bead, you require 3 L'Oreals hanging on the bottom of each bead. So I'm taking 2 blues and 1 pink. So I'm going to lay that out in front, below every tumble bead. After that, on our eye pin itself, we have 2 beads in between every bead, like between every tumble bead there are 2 L'Oreal beads hanging on the eye pin. So you'll see that clearly in the process, but now you can just lay them out and see. If you have a shortage of the L'Oreals, you can make some more. Like I had one less, so I had to make one more pink. So like that, you can just lay them out and see how many numbers you have, and we'll move on to our next step. Now the next step that I'm going to show you for our beads might be a little tough for beginners, but once you get a hang of it, it'll be easy for you to do. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to take a piece of our 0.4 mm wire. On that, I'm going to just a plain wire, and I'm going to make a loop on the end, and I'm going to secure it and cut the excess off. After that, I'm going to attach our basically slip on our tumble bead into our wire, and then make a loop on the other side. But while making the loop on the other side, I'm going to slip our 3 L'Oreal beads into that loop, and then I'm going to close the loop. So I'm going to make the loop halfway through, slip our L'Oreal beads into it, 3 of them. So first I'm taking 2 colors, so first the blue, then the pink, and then blue again, and then close our loop, just secure our loop by wrapping it. So this process might take a little bit of time, but you'll get a hang of it. Now you can see what I've done here. I've used my round nose pliers, made a half loop. It's open on one end and the excess wire is sticking out. On that, I'm going to put our L'Oreal beads, and I'm going to just put them into our loop, and then wrap our loop closed, and then cut the excess wire off. So we are going to repeat this process for all of our other tumble beads. So all 8 of them will be done in the same thing. So it has a loop on the top, which is plain and simple, and then loop on the bottom with our L'Oreal charms hanging on it. So continue the step for till our 8 beads are complete, and then we'll move on to our next process. what I've done here is to just show you I finished off one side of the earring, so it's fully complete. Now I'm taking my eye pin and my 0.4 mm wire. I'm going to use a pair of chinos pliers and just hold it on the end of our eye pin, because it might be a little hard and the wire might poke you. So I'm going to hold it, and then what I'm going to do is basically wire wrap. So I'm going to make wrap our wire around our eye pin 3 times. I'm going to push it close together so that there are not no extra gaps. For the first one, I'm going to put 2 laurel beads, so one blue, one pink, according to my color scheme, and then I'm going to wire wrap again 3 times. After wire wrapping again, I'm going to take our tumble beads next, and then I'm going to put that inside our wire wrap that in place, and then move on to our next laurel beads. So continue the same process. So first we are doing our laurel beads, tumble bead, laurel bead, tumble bead, laurel bead, tumble bead, and then in the last again one laurel bead. So basically in alternating method until all our beads have been wire wrapped into our eye pin. Make sure there are not much gaps in our wire wrapping. Make sure it's close to one another, and that way the earring will look more full and better together. So after wire wrapping, we'll move on to our next step. One thing you have to keep in mind while wire wrapping is that when you're wire wrapping our beads, make sure there's a slight gap on our bead side, so that, like, basically a dip where our beads are, so that there's a little bit freedom of movement. So when our earrings are moving a little bit, even the beads move and dangle, so it gives a really nice look. Make sure it's not stiff in one place. Make sure they have a little freedom of movement. So now you can see that our wire wrapping is complete, and I'm just pushing it here and there closer and further together to make sure the gap is even throughout the earring, so our laurel charms and our beads are added to our eye pin. Now what I'm going to do is take our eye pin and cut the excess off and make a loop on the other end as well. And you know how to make the loop. So basically you take a eye pin, bend it towards one side, using our round nose ply you make a loop on it. So it's a very easy process. If you want a detailed video on making a loop, do mention in the comments below, then I'll make a video on that also. And now I'm just going to close that loop, and after the loop is complete, I'm going to move on to a next step. Now the bottom part of our earring is ready. What I'm going to do is take some chain now to finish off our earrings on the top and on the sides. So I'm taking this chain. You can take any chain of your choice. I'm taking this gold chain that I have, and you have to cut it in equal lengths for both the sides of a earring. So what I do is I basically count the links on my chain. So I'm counting till 9 and I'm cutting it on the 9th one. So basically 8 links on either side, and then after cutting it I'm going to attach it. Now what I'm doing is I've taken a jump ring, I've opened our jump ring, I've attached one chain on it, then I'm putting a tumble bead, and then I'm going to put our chain again. So basically the tumble bead stays in the middle as it's our focal bead on top. So and it stays in the middle and the chains go on either sides of the tumble bead, and then I'm going to close our jump ring. After that, what I'm going to do is on the eye pin I'm going to open our loops, and both the sides of our chain I'm going to attach it to the loops on our eye pins. After that, our earring is almost ready. The only next thing we have to do is put our ear hooks on it. So that's the only thing left. So after attaching the chain, we'll move on to our next step. Now the one thing you can see after attaching the chain to our eye pin is that the shape of our earring is really weird. It's really straight and it doesn't look flattering at all. So basically what I do is I use my fingers and I make sort of a U shape on our eye pin so that it gives a really nice look to our earring. So just push down our eye pin. It's pretty flexible, so you can do it with your fingers. Just push it down to make a U shape on either sides on both the earrings, and then our earring is ready. Then for the next step, we're just going to take our ear hooks and we're going to attach it to the jump ring on top that we have linked with our chains and our tumble beads. So just attach our ear hooks and then our earrings are ready to wear. Now as you can see, after attaching the ear hooks onto our earrings are ready to wear, and I think it looks so pretty. You can make them in a lot of different colors. You can experiment with different shapes of beads as well as colors, and I think the possibilities of making this earring are endless. You can make them in so many different ways using the same technique or so many different colors and designs. So if you do make them, please share a picture on my Instagram, and if you're interested in buying some of my jewelry, please do head over to our Instagram page and you can DM us there. And if you want to see anything else on my channel, see any other tutorials or any other earrings, please let me know. Share a picture on my Instagram or let me know in the comments below. If you like my channel, please do like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.